Hi everyone, and welcome back to my kitchen. Today I am going to be teaching you how to make a fancy square. The name of it is rich cookies. This recipe has been in my family for well over 50 years. It's an easy recipe to follow. You don't have to do any baking or cooking. You're basically just putting all the ingredients together. So let's get started. The ingredients that you will need today will be 1 can of sweetened condensed milk, 3.5 cups of graham wafer crumbs, half a package of the miniature colored marshmallows, a 1/4 cup of chopped walnuts, about 1/3 cup of finely chopped maraschino cherries, either red or green, and some coconut to roll the ingredients in. The first thing that you should put into your bowl is the can of sweetened condensed milk, if you can get it open. And we're just going to pour this into the bowl and use a spatula to get it out, because there's quite a bit that will sit in the bottom of the can if you don't. You want to make sure you get it all out. This stuff is just like liquid gold. It is so sweet. Okay, so that's pretty much the sweetened condensed milk. Now what you need to do is to put in half of the bag of the marshmallows. So just carefully divide it with your hands, and then you're going to pour the marshmallows in. That looks like about half, maybe a little bit more. All right, and then put in the walnuts and the cherries. I have this stuff all pre-measured out, which makes it a lot easier. Okay, and now just gently fold this all together. You want to fold this together before we put in the graham wafers. This looks so pretty already. Okay, that looks like that's well mixed. And now I've got this measured out. This is 3.5 cups of graham wafers. I'm just going to put in about 1/3 of that to start. You just want to gently mix this around and mix it together. Okay. And that's about another 1/3. It smells so good. This type of fancy cookie, you probably have seen it, at special social gatherings, maybe at a Christmas event, or a church social or something like that. It's kind of an old-time recipe that you don't always see, because again, it's got some special ingredients in it that you might not necessarily always have on hand, but it's always yummy. Okay, I'm going to put in the rest of the graham crumbs and just make sure it's mixed up really good. You don't want any dry crumbs in there. So the condensed milk is basically absorbing it all. And it's getting quite thick now to stir it around. And that just about does it. See how easy that was to mix that together? Okay, so once you think that you've got all of the graham crumbs mixed in well, you don't want any dry ones, then you're ready to move on to the next step. Now comes the fun or the messy part, mixing up the mixture into either balls or a roll. So you can, if you want, you could make it up into little wee balls. So let's try that. I'm going to spread a little bit of coconut here on my tray. I've got a cutting board here that I'm using. There's a big flat surface. And you could just take some of the mixture and form it into a ball, and then roll it into the coconut till you think you have enough on it. So that's easy enough to do, and you could just make as many of the balls as you want. However, I like to mix this into a roll and then you cut it, and then you can see the marshmallow colors, and it really looks nice. So I'm going to do that. I'm probably going to do 2 or 3 rolls here, just because you can only do so much at a time. So again, it's a little bit messy. I haven't done this in a while, so it's a bit of an experiment for me too. So I'm going to use the one side here just to kind of get this log rolled out to the size I think I want it. Okay. And it is sticky. All right. Now, make sure I have enough coconut here to roll it in. You just twist it around and roll it in the coconut. And I want to make sure I get the ends flat if that's possible. Maybe once I get the coconut on, I'm going to roll it a bit. That seems to work a bit better, actually. All right, so there we go. That's more like it. Okay, so I think that's a good size log. Just going to put that in my dish. And then I'm going to do the same with, make another one. Looks like I'll be able to make maybe at least 3 of these, maybe more, maybe 4, I'm not sure. Okay, so again, this would be something, if you would do some baking with your kids and you want to let them have some fun and get messy, you could do that. I think probably having them roll it into individual balls would probably be the safest bet if you're going to let your kids do this with you. Okay, so there's the second one. It's a little bit thinner. We'll do the third one here. Now what you're going to do, once you have the rolls put together, you need to refrigerate it for 24 hours before you cut it. So that will help it to get nice and firm for cutting purposes. And then take it out of the fridge and immediately cut it into your slices. I would say probably no more than 1 inch thick. But you can use your judgment however you want it to appear. If you want thicker square pieces, then that's fine too. So there's that one. And okay, I've got enough here for one more. So this makes a good amount of squares. Now, once you have your have it all done and you've got it cut up, then what you can do is you could freeze it. Just make sure it's in a really well-sealed, airtight container, and you could freeze it, and it'll keep for several weeks in your freezer. This is the type of square that's it's fancy, that you want to put it with other cookies, maybe at Christmas time, or if you're doing something like a bridal shower, or any fun event, fancy event, then this is a really good square to make. It's something different. As I said, this is an old-time recipe. Been in our family for many years. I don't make it that often, but I came across the recipe and thought that it looked good, so that's what I did. All right, so I've got that ready. I'm going to put that in the fridge again for 24 hours, and I'll take it out and cut it up and maybe refreeze it. I might even just put the actual rolls in the freezer and take them out on the day that I'm going to serve it, and just let it thaw slightly and cut it then. So you have the option of cutting it and then serving it right away, or cutting it and freezing it, or putting the rolls in the freezer. And again, they're individual rolls, so you could have them for different events. Obviously you don't have to eat it all at the same time. So okay, so it's been 24 hours and I have taken the logs out of the fridge, and now we're going to cut them up and show you what they look like. So again, as I mentioned, you can just cut them all, or you can just cut a few of them depending on how many you need. Okay, the little end I'm going to use as a taster, but I'm just going to cut. And because they've been in the fridge, they are easy to cut. They're not falling apart. And you can cut them as thick as you like. So let's just get a few of them here. Cut this one up. I'm cutting these about 1/2 inch thick. I think that's plenty thick. And that way you get more pieces and more people can have a little taste of them. So looks like one tray here is actually, or one log is actually going to do a whole tray, a whole plate. So here we have it. Here's the tray of the rich cookies, and you can see now, you can see the color marshmallows coming through, and don't they look pretty? They are festive with the red cherries. You could have put green cherries in there as well if you really want to make it Christmassy. They're great to have any time of the year. You can serve them, you know, all together on a platter like this, or if you have other fancy cookies, you want to mix them around, it will really make the platter look really pretty and special. You can freeze these up, package them up, cut and frozen, or you could take each of these individual logs, and I would wrap them up with some cellophane and make sure they're wrapped up really well and put them in an airtight container, and they will keep in your freezer for several weeks. So I hope you enjoy them, and you can give them a try and let me know how you make out. My name's Lori, and you've been watching the Simple Living channel. If you like this video and others, I hope you will give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. So have a great day, everybody, and enjoy your rich cookies. Take care.